Make a hydroponic system, we need to make holes in the PVC pipes, because under we will put the plant seeds. And then we bought like these bottles, because there we put the plant seeds. But first we need to make a hole in this part, because if it doesn't have a hole, the plant will not be in touch with the water, so it will not grow. Then, first the plant will be seeds of the plant, so we need to put here a sponge, because it makes the same work as the root of the plant. And if we put the plant seeds, the sponge will absorb the water, so it makes the same function as the root of the plant when it is grown. And the sponge will give the necessary water to the seed to grow. Then we put the water bowl with all water, and we put the nutrients that the plants needs to grow. Then we connect the water pump to lift up the water, and it will be a cycle of the water, so it will be recycled. So then we connect all the system, like is the PVC pipes with the water bowl that it contains the water pump and also nutrients, and it will be the whole hydroponic system.
The purpose of this project, taking into consideration the amount of water that is lost in the society, where the need of water only increases, is to create an irrigation system with an structure that will enable us to water plants with the least amount of water, and in a way that is effective for the plants to grow correctly. With this project, we are trying to reduce as much as we can the water waste, and it will help low-income people to plant their own food, and they will be able to feed themselves. This water system can be almost everywhere, and everyone that has access to water will be able to have one in their homes.
Hello everyone, now I'm going to talk to you about the statistic facts of this project. Did you know that there's going to be a 40% deficit of water in our world in the year 2030? Yeah, 40% of our population won't be able to have water if the loss of water continues, according to the World Bank. And if this keeps going, there's gonna be a 55% in 2050 and a 60% deficit in 2060. Did you know also that where we lost a lot of water, where we use a lot of water, is during the irrigation processes in agriculture? During the there's three methods. Sprinkler processes, which is the most used. In this one, we lose up to 30 to 50% of water. Then there's the hand method, where we irrigate by hand, where we lose 33% less than in the sprinkler process. And then there's the drip dropping method, in which we lose 10% of the water. A small amount, but still a loss.
Here are PVC pipes.
All the material.
PVC pipes.
All the materials.
Their function is to allow the water to pass through them. Water jug, where the water will take place. Plant seeds. They are the main role in our project. Wooden board. Its function is to sustain all the system. Small plastic bottles. We are going to put the plants inside of them. Big water bowl. This will work as the reservoir, which is a part of the hydroponic system that holds the nutrient solution. Water pump. To pump the water with nutrient solution from the reservoir up to the growing root zone for the plants. PVC pipes still holders. Their function is to hold together the PVC pipes. Nutrients. They are essential for our plants to grow.
So over here we can see that we have our project already done, and it took us a while, but we finally finished it. So in order for it to start the cycle running, we need to turn on the water pump. And as you can see over here, the water, the water pump will start pumping the water. And over here we can see that the water is coming out from this bottle that it's in the bottom. So all the water is running, this one is open, so the water will run over here, and the cycle is like already finished. So yes, that's how our hydroponic system works.
Proposing this project was to create a system that will help the world's problem, which is the lack of water and the waste of water. So I think we all think that we accomplished that objective, and we hope that people in their houses will be able to use this system in order to have better food quality, better nutrition, and so that we can help the world and the lack of water.
We all together worked as a team, and we were able to see many different changes and progresses during the making of our system. In our project, I worked in the research and investigation of all the nutrients the plants will need and how they will function. I liked being in charge of this part because it allowed me to know more about all the essential nutrients for plants and their benefits.
Now to the individual processes or participation in your project. Every member has like a general idea of what they're gonna do, but we're all gonna contribute to the project and do what we can to the. We're gonna do the most that we can. For example, we might contribute with parts, and we all might build the project. My part is building not building, but rather forming and making the solution, getting the materials and elements that need to be in the solution so that the plant can grow.
We all together worked as a team, and we were able to see many different changes and progresses during the making of our system. In our project, I worked in the research and investigation of all the nutrients the plants will need and how they will function. I liked being in charge of this part because it allowed me to know more about all the essential nutrients for plants and their benefits.
We all collaborated as a team in the creation of this project. My part was to explain and help the steps to create the prototype and also to edit this video. The project is developing very well and everyone is doing their part to complete it.
So till today we have already done most of our project. We have like the 75% of it because we have already the structure, we have already the materials. So that's it, we're just missing maybe buying the plants and doing some little corrections of it, but that's it because our project is already done. And about the changes within it, we actually didn't change anything. We had like this already idea in our mind, so we didn't change anything. It wasn't needed, so we'll leave it just like we imagined it, our project. And as what I did in this project, well, I was actually the one in charge of buying all the materials, and I was the one in charge of arranging materials, gathering all the materials, and making our prototype because I had a family member that was able to help me doing that thing, our system. So it was really easy. So I was the one in charge of buying the materials and creating our prototype structure and system.
I think our project is going really well. It will help the environment and reduce the water waste. My duty in this project was to investigate about the different ways we could do hydroponics and the best way to do it in order to save water as much as we can.